Yeah, hi there. These comments, I'm going to just use your initials, EH, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. Excuse me. And you're also one of my students in the English language program at California State University, San Bernardino, and you completed Integrated Speaking Practice Test 2. This was an assignment that you guys did last week, and let's take a look at your response.
The reading passage.
You want to say the reading, not the ri, but the reading passage. So review your pronunciation of the R consonant sound.
Discusses the dangers of nuclear energy, and the listening passage gives an example to illustrate those dangers.
Exactly. Your topic statement is perfect. It connects both sources together and it explicitly shows what the connection is.
First of all, according to the reading passage, the International Atomic Energy is responsible for controlling nuclear weapons around the world. Second, the reading passage points out that the agency has shortcomings in their safeguards. The agency admits that they are having difficulty surveillance. Next, the lecture
No, wait a minute. They have difficulty what? So you're not quite done with this. According to the reading passage, the International Atomic Energy Agency is having difficulty monitoring what countries are doing with the enriched uranium that they have. The big question is, according to the agency, are these countries using the enriched uranium for energy or for weapons? That's a big idea you don't want to leave out from the reading passage.
The risk of nuclear energy by giving an example about the accident that happened in Ukraine in 1986.
No, it was in Chernobyl, not Ukraine. If I remember correctly, Chernobyl is in Russia.
However, the lecture passage indicates that 30 people were killed and 209 on site were poisoned. Furthermore,
and they were poisoned by radiation, or they suffered from radiation poisoning.
Fallout from the explosion reached Scotland, which is 1,400 miles away. As a result of the accident, the fallout from the explosion reached Scotland, which is 1,400 miles away.
Exactly, that's true. Now, there's something going on. Reached 1,400 miles away. You're having some kind of awkward pauses, and you want to work on what's called thought groups and blending, so you're not doing very well in that area. So if you go to pronunciation, part of my course, I think it's lessons 41 through 44, it'll talk about thought groups and blending. I think that's something that you can improve in so that you can speak more naturally.
As a result of the accident, thousands of people were killed by cancers. Finally, the accident cost Russia more than 3 times as a nuclear power plant operated between 1954 and 1990. The reading passage.
So you're not exactly getting that final idea, but kind of what it was saying is the cost or the expense of the explosion or the accident was more than all of the profits that Russia gained or the USSR gained through the nuclear energy program from the beginning all the way up into the 1980s, right? So you didn't exactly express that idea accurately. So, okay, let's take a look at the rubrics now. Let's see what we got. So I'm going to put you in the 2 range on this one. As I said, you left a big point out in the reading. Wasn't exactly complete. You're having some minor problems with your pronunciation. I gave you some suggestions. You want to focus on the R, the R. You need to focus on the R consonant sound. Also, you need to work on thought groups and blending. You can study all those lessons in the pronunciation area of my course. So I'm going to put you right now at about, still it was a pretty good response. I'm going to put you at 2.50 out of 4, or 19 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. Now, for the purposes of our class, let me check something. Okay, this is going to put you at 85% on this assignment in my TOEFL class. All right, thank you very much, and keep up the good work.